today because I'm going to show you how to cook a healthy Chinese food. Now, if you look at my wok here, I've already got marinated chicken that I've done earlier, and I've got this lovely aromatic sauce I added to it. And what I've done is I've chopped up lots of onions, lots of carrots. You've got bamboo shoots in there because that's traditional. You always have bamboo shoots when you're having a Chinese stir fry. I don't know what those things are, I forgot, but it doesn't really matter anyway.
Water chestnuts?
That's it, thank you very much. Water chestnuts. Now, the thing with a stir fry is ever so healthy. And a lot of people think that it's fattening, and it really isn't fattening because this is fantastic for ladies. If you're having a diet and you're trying to get your figure back into shape, this is fantastic food to eat. It's not fattening at all, and it really helps you to get the curvy figure. So, this is brilliant, and I can't recommend a stir fry. I can't recommend it enough because it really is good, healthy eating food. It fills you up, it's full of nutrients, it's fabulous food. Now, while I was cooking, let me give you a rundown of what it is that I've done. Now, today, what I did today is I prepared myself this special stir fry salad mix. As you know, I chopped up water chestnuts, I chopped up various bamboo shoots, carrots and all onions, and it's really healthy. All the good vitamins that you need are in there. Now, this here is my homemade chow mein sauce. What I did is I took various things from a spice rack and crushed them all up, and I made that overnight. Now, I can't give you my secret recipe, but you can get recipes on the internet to make your own special chow mein sauce. This is fantastic chow mein sauce. Now, you can't smell it obviously, but you can see that it's rich, it's coated, and all sorts. But I'll give you some clues. We use various things to make it, such as this sauce here and soya sauce. And you add them all together, and eventually you'll end up with a fabulous sauce to have with it. Now, the noodles that I'm going for are the ready-to-wok noodles that I bought from Sherwood's. Now, these noodles are very, very good noodles because you just add them straight to the wok, stir them around, and they're ready in a matter of minutes. Also, a little tip, this here is Italian egg spaghetti. It comes out like Chinese noodles when you cook it and add soya sauce to it. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Let's get back to the stir fry here. Now, I'm just preparing that. Now, I think that smells absolutely great. You can't smell that right now, but that smells absolutely lovely. And I think that this would be a fantastic stir fry to have. Now, that's there. I'm just going to add a little bit more of my mix to it. We're cooking for 3 people today. I'll just pop off the rest of there like that. Yeah. Now, bamboo shoots. Now, as I said before, if you're going to have a Chinese stir fry, always have the bamboo shoot to it. Now, you know people, when you order a chow mein from the Chinese takeaway, you always get bamboo shoots in it. If you order a yourself a chop suey, you get bamboo shoots in it. It's part of the furniture, it's part of the tradition. If you don't like bamboo shoots, you don't have them, but I would recommend that you put them with it because it brings out the authentic flavour. And it's just tradition with China. Now, let me tell you an interesting story about chow mein. This might shock you, but did you know that chow mein, chicken chow mein especially, isn't a traditional Chinese dish? No, not at all. Chow mein was actually made for the British soldiers when they were out in China. This is going back centuries ago. This is when the British Empire ruled the world. And they were travelling a lot, and China is a very hot country. And the meat was going off and all sorts. So what the Chinese chefs did, they just got everything together and banged it in a big pot like I'm doing now and stir it around and added it with noodles, and that's how chicken chow mein came along. In China, they don't really have a chicken chow mein as such. It's very different food, but it's absolutely fantastic. Now, let me tell you a little something about chow mein. I had a friend once, and I went to visit her, and she just moved into this house. And she's only a small little thing, and her diet. I've always had a bit of a worry about her diet, and we were talking about cooking and how much I love cooking. And I'll never forget the day she had a little cupboard like this up in her kitchen, and I was sat there in the kitchen, and I opened it up to show me her, food, and oh my God. She had packs of instant super noodles stacked up here and, a bowl of fruit, and that's what the girl lived on. And I thought to myself, I said to her, why don't you eat much? And she said to me, oh, I met this bloke, I really like him, and I don't want to get fat and stuff. And I said to her, but you won't get fat if you eat healthy food like this. But she didn't like cooking, and I'm hoping, when you look at this now, that a stir fry, I live on stir fries, and look at me, I'm not exactly fat, am I? And I think that stir fries are absolutely brilliant food. Now that looks just about ready. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the noodles to it, like so. And as I said, these are instant noodles, they're ready to go. You add them straight to the wok, you stir them around, and they cook in a matter of minutes. And they taste ever so nice, they really do. Stir that down like that. As you can see, there's plenty of food here to go around for everyone, and I'm sure that Dylan and Terry and me will absolutely enjoy this meal. It's a fabulous meal this is going to be. Ever so nice. I do actually love cooking. It's one of my favourite things. If I'm not making hardcore music and producing dance music or DJing, nothing I like more than having some friends around in the kitchen and cooking food. And today I'm going to try to break down the barriers and show you that cooking this food is easy. Now, it doesn't take long to cook this at all, not at all. And you can see that the noodles are starting to change colour already. Now, it's going to be great. Now, I'm going to add this to it as well and stir it round. And it's going to make, think of it as extra noodles, so to speak. It's going to taste absolutely fabulous. I used to do a lot of cooking when I lived in Portsmouth for my flatmate, because he couldn't cook to save his life. And I tried giving him cooking lessons, but he never really seemed to pay much attention to what was being said. I think he still lives today on instant super noodles. Hopefully, my friend who used to live on super noodles, hopefully, she's moved into a flat with her other half. Oh dear, I just dropped some. Hopefully she's going to start eating healthy now. Hopefully you'll cook her some food and stuff, but if you're watching this and you know who you are, take notes and make this because it's such a healthy dish. And, absolutely fabulous. Like that, I'm just going to add this to it as well. I'm folding them up. Like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my special chow mein sauce. Stir it around like so. Now you can't smell it because you're only watching the television. Now you're watching this on your computer. You can't smell the lovely aromatic smell that's coming off this. Absolutely fabulous. And I do have to say that this is such a lovely smell. It's coming off it. It's rich. I can smell garlic. Oh, it's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I bet your mouths are watering as you're watching this at home, aren't you? I bet this is absolutely brilliant. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a rundown with the recipe at the end, so you too can make this fantastic dish at home and enjoy it. It's like I think if we have a lot of ladies that watch my show, and I'm saying now, your man's at work all day working in art. Now look at that. Doesn't that look good? I bet Terry and Dylan can't wait to tuck into this meal. Now this is a fabulous meal, and I personally say, you can't smell what I smell right now, but I smell the aromatic garlic, so I'm stuck to it. And it's going to be absolutely such a lovely taste. The chicken is marinated in a lovely chow mein sauce that I prepared earlier. And I do think that this is such a lovely dish. And I can't wait to see what Dylan and Terry think of it. Now, I do have to say that this is actually a very healthy dish. So remember, at the end of the show, I'm going to give you the recipe of how you can make this and prepare this, and what ingredients that you need to make a meal. I think that this is a fabulous, fabulous dish. So let's see later on what Terry and Dylan think of the food while I serve it to them. And Terry is actually now at the moment eating the food that I've cooked. And you can see it's a very healthy side of dish. Terry, what do you think of the food?
It's really nice, yeah.
I mean, how do you find the flavour?
Yeah, it's quite nice.